album is going to be, on a playing side of things, is slightly more technical, because since Mel's come into the band, there's a little bit more attention to finesse and how pieces fit together and how they work overall rhythmically. So before, it would be a case where I'd write a riff and get the timing on it right, and maybe not focus so much on its tone. It's just become a lot more involved. I think we've all grown a little bit as musicians. There is some fancy new tricks that I have been working on, getting a lot into. Like, it's important for me to find time, aside from writing music, to continue learning, to study my instrument, you know. Because personally, like, for me to come back out and do King of the Mountain all over again would be a step backwards or a step sideways. It wouldn't be a move forward. So it was important that I had something different to bring to the table this time. But this time around, we started writing for an album, which meant approaching it in a different way. What do we want on it? It couldn't be like our sets have notoriously been just like hit the gas and just fucking go and continue to go until you can't go anymore. How do I write the solos? Like a fucking boss, that's how. Being the lead guitarist in SHOCTOPUS has its perks. I mean, I'm not a drummer, I don't have to lug around a big drum kit. I'm not a singer, I don't have to, it's not my responsibility to make sure that the crowd are interacting with the songs. It's just my job to show up, be on time, and go mental. Unleash my inner beast. So I go around, my day to day is it can't be all rock god all the time, like you have to have some time away from it. So when I'm at home or if I'm chilling out, or you know, I'm just a regular chilled out guy, and then you up on stage, it's just everything you're not, just, but also everything that you are. Just go out there, larger than life, and have fun. But the best thing about it is the lead fucking guitarist. Like, there's no better position to have in a rock band if you're capable. If I had to be another person in SHOCTOPUS, see, Mel gets all that fucking shit he used to carry around, and like, it's pretty intense being a drummer. But Chaz also very intense on stage as well. But I would probably side with Cha and be a singer for the simple fact that he does absolutely no carrying of gear, lifting in any way. You need an amp lifted, Chaz in fucking Kuala Lumpur or something like that, he's gone. Like, Cha, we just need to hand that gear. He's like, yeah, I'm just going over here to go to the shop and get something, and he's gone. Gone, you never see him. Plus he's the last one to show up for sound checks. You know how much extra sleep I could be getting if I was the lead singer, just not having to get up early and lug gear, just showing up after a nice bath. Well, how's it going, lads? Nice to see you've got the stage all set up. This has just become a rant against Cha, hasn't it? No, I'd rather just be the lead guitarist. Fuck it, I don't want to be anybody else. It's a fucking hassle. Hassle! Cha's lyrics. I'm actually quite fond of Cha's lyrics. Cha's lyrics. Cha's lyrics. But there's a lot of different themes in what he sings about, and he actively trying. There's a fucking my word of the day. Actively trying to this, pursuing that, and actively doing this to make sure that all the songs aren't about the same thing. You can't listen to it. It's just like there's 11 tracks in the album. You couldn't have them all be about whatever people write about. Now, that said, he does write some fantastic lyrics, and he's also very fun. Like, he wrote the lyrics to that that was the last video, the video before, the Hellguard on the Cape Town Blues. Like, that's all Cha. That's his inner personality. He's actually quite funny when he's not being so fucking serious all the time. But there's a lot of stuff in there, like positive affirmation. You know, it could probably, if the lyrics were put down, you could probably make it a self-help book like Cha's Secret Guide to Success or something like that. Mel's drumming fascinates me because he approaches it the same way I approach like writing guitar, and Mel's like that with his drums. Like, he was in the other day and he was playing something, he was like, oh, check this thing out. Like, it just looks like he's fucking throwing spaghetti at his drum kits. And he said, I just sat there for like 40 minutes till I got that right. I'm like, that's why I like you, you know. So he's very meticulous, he's a hard hitter, and he's really just tightened up the bottom end for the band. Like, the band is, the sound, although still typically SHOCTOPUS, has evolved and has become a more refined beast. SHOCTOPUS in a year's time. I know where I'd like to be. Where we will be, I put that if this is December. In all honesty, with what we have planned this time next year, we'll be locked away in the studio finishing the second album, so I'll be right here, probably talking shy to a camera. This is the last one, yeah. We're hoping, not hoping, the plan is to hit Europe next year, so we release the album in March, and then gig. The second album has already been started to be written. Jesus, what is the grammar for that? The second album has already begun to be written. There you go. So by the time that comes around and the tour is over, you'll have the guts of the second album ready to go with whatever we've accumulated along the way. So a year from now, sitting here a little worse for wear because we've been on the road all summer in Europe and hopefully somewhere else like Japan, America if they let me back in, and back here to do album 2, to do it all again. There was a question on Facebook, or one of you motherfuckers in the band, I don't know if it was Cha, Mao or Helgard, put up this theme saying that whoever asked me a question if I got picked for this video would win a copy of the debut album. There's a few in here now. I'm going to mention them because it's only fair. Sarah would like to know if how do I keep my hair so full of life and beautiful? Sex, drugs and rock and roll. Simple. But my favourite is James Berkeley. You are now going to be the owner of a brand new debut SHOCTOPUS album. The answer to your question, have you got that tenner I lent you back in 2009? No. The two instrumentals on the album was someone else's idea. Is the reprise, try to use reprise, is a little bit of my softer side. It sounds very somber, and given the tone of the song and what it's about, it's rightly fucking so. Aurora was just something I was messing on one day. The reason it's called Aurora in a magnificent fashion was because there was an Aurora Borealis that night that I was missing because I was at home writing that. So I decided to call it Aurora in homage to what I was missing. Yeah, and they kick ass. And the best part of it is that the lads don't get royalties on them. Performance or otherwise. 7 months in the studio with them two guys is grand. It's them I feel sorry for because they have to put up with me. Like I come in and I say weird moods. It's not as I come in and be moody. I just come in and some days I'll be slightly more mayhemic than others and a little bit more mischievous. It's like, oh, let's go do this and fucking look this, let's go that. And like sometimes their job is to keep me focused.
Stavis! Galoot! Stavis, så var I stik, så galoot.
But the one thing that's not on the album as a song is actually the name of the album, which is